Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Riverbend Springs. We are gonna get the load of soybeans sold that we didn't get sold last night after we finished our beans up. So let's take a look, see where we can sell them. Jury's still out on if I like how everything's arranged in alphabetical order compared to like crops at the top and then however it was done before, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. So let's see. Well, I was hoping that it says we got increased prices in December, but it doesn't really feel like it. Barge Terminal 2. So that is actually the one that we went to, I believe, yesterday. So I think we're going to just go to that one again. Yep, it is. So we will take these down that way. Interesting thing, in the winter when it's snowing, Grandpa actually goes inside. Grandpa Walt doesn't want to hang out outside during the winter. I guess I can't blame him. But I love the light snow textures coming down from the sky. It's nice. And I love the water on the roads. That's pretty great as well. I've also found out that this truck actually only goes 31 miles an hour. And also, we're going to take a right here to get down there instead of that one-way road. That's a little bit skinny for a truck like ours. Not that our truck is huge, but... And why not take a different way? Looks like the barge is parked up. We got both barges sitting here right now. Wonder if the barges don't run in the winter or something. That would be kind of cool if they don't. Oh, here we go. A little bit more money will be good. Probably not going to be anything outstanding, but... Alrighty, 5 grand. There we go. A little over 5 grand. So we got 63,000 in the bank currently. Gonna have to kind of figure out what we want to do with it. Also need to figure out what the best way to turn around now is. Because I think this way is a one-way road, so I think we're going to keep going around and we'll go back up the way that we came. I honestly do not know what we're going to get up to in the winter. I do know that there's some trees that I want to get knocked down. So that's a possibility of something we might do. Do a little bit of quote-unquote logging, but it's not really logging because we're just going to be removing a few trees here and there in the yard. To make room for a few things, like I said, I want to get a greenhouse up so you can mess around with that kind of stuff. Maybe make some space for a grain bin or so. I don't know, we'll see, but... We never did get this field cultivated, which is okay. I think we'll survive without it until spring. Although there is lime on it, so maybe we could dig that in right now. Ground is probably still pretty hard. I will check in with you guys again. Oh, we did sell the 3 cows, so we got $3,000 from the 3 cows because once it hits the winter, I think December, the cows no longer are able to graze, so they don't get the food source from the grazing, so you actually have to feed them actual food. So we don't have that at the moment. But anyway, I think we're gonna go inside, figure out what we want to do, and then we'll check in soon. So as you can see, we got a tree down. We cut down this big oak. It was in the middle of the yard here. We got a few pieces chopped off yet, but we called up to Axel's and we're gonna get a log grab. We're renting a log grab from him, so unfortunately, because we don't have access to super strength or anything, we have to drive our skid steer all the way up there to get it. So I can't put it in the back of the truck or anything like that. So lucky us, get to drive all the way uptown with at 11 mile an hour just to get a log grab. Well, we're doing it, Harry. We're logging. To the extent of what we're gonna call logging, probably. We might actually dive into some real logging at some point, but for now, this essentially is our logging experience in FS25 so far. Still, the wood physics, you know, the physics with the logs could be better, for sure. I mean, the fact that I can't really just like scoop up a log, I have to like come down from the top to get it. It's kind of annoying yet. It'll go crazy and come out. But it is what it is. At least I'm not a logger, so it doesn't bother me that much. There's kind of like random weird collisions on these trees too. I know these aren't like meant to be, you know, logged. They're more for deco, so I guess you gotta kind of give it a little bit of a break there, but still, it's a bit strange, I guess. Let's push this one out of the way so we can get to it, but yeah, we're just gonna make a pile there. Eventually we'll probably load them up, bring them down to the sawmill, or up to the sawmill, or over to the sawmill, wherever the sawmill actually is. I have no idea. And sell them. Although they would be nice for Grandpa's building project. There's a shed right there where the caution tape is that Grandpa's trying to get built. So I guess we could bring them over to the planer and get them planed as boards. But I guess I don't really know what that's called in Farm Sim. Lumberjack, or no, not a lumberjack. What would that be called? Lumber mill? The mill, probably? Would be my guess. Man, so much work without super strength. It's been so long since I haven't had super strength. But it's okay. This is the kind of stuff I like to do. This is the kind of stuff that gets me immersed in a save game. Doing all this stuff by hand, it just feels rewarding. And alright, we're gonna get the rest of this log chopped up, and I talk to you guys soon. This is a thicken. So the speed at which it cuts is dependent on the width of it, I think. Because when I was cutting down the log itself, like from the root, or the tree itself, from the base there, it was really slow. So that was kind of interesting. I need to see if I can even lift this up with the log fork. Log grab seems pretty wide, so might have to chop it into smaller pieces and just carry them. So the shop got themselves a forklift. So we're able to lift this up and put it on the back of our truck instead of driving the skid steer all the way up there. That forklift may have cost us a little bit of money, but that's okay. Worth it. We have some stumps to grind. We did cut down a few of those trees over on the other side of the barn. See if we can get this off. Perfect. Alright, job number one. See if we can get some of these trees off. I can't figure out why I can't use the landscaping tool though. It's a bit strange. I don't know if it's key bindings issue or what, but got little stumps right here that we need to grind down. Hopefully it works. Okay, well that worked. I'd like to be able to grind this down too, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. This tree doesn't want to seem to do anything. I can't chainsaw it. I can't do anything. So I don't know what's going on there. Okay, that one's gone. Let's try something. Can we paint tool over it? Sculpting, painting. Oh, yeah, okay. That's nice. Sweet. So that worked. Good deal. So now we have room over here, which I'm thinking we might put a bin right in that spot. Per Grandpa's approval. Oh, wait. Grandpa's out. What's Grandpa doing outside now? He wanted to come check out and see what we were doing, I guess. He's been hanging out inside lately during the winter. Alright, let's get this ground up too. Maybe? Is it not cut down enough? Maybe? We need to cut it more? These textures are a bit rough there. Yeah, so this does take a while. Cut this widthwise, as you can see. So we'll probably jump cut to when it's done. Okay. Can we just push this off? Give it a little nudge. There you go. Okay, so now can we grind ya? What the hell? Oh. Maybe that's working. A little bit. Here and there at a time. Why would that not... Why would they make it to where we can't grind that? It doesn't make any sense. Come on, man. What are we doing here? That is so weird. Why would you not make it so we can grind that down? Is it in the ground too much? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out. Because I want to put a greenhouse right here. Alrighty, so we did just decide that we were going to sell these off. I believe that the sawmill I will have to purchase in order to make planks with. What in the world? See, boys, it's not perfect. It is not a perfect art. What is going on right now? But we're getting her done. It's not logging sim, it's farm sim, so let's just be grateful for that. And enjoy the process. This is a judgment-free zone, okay? Alright. Judgment-free. For you and me. So we can all have fun together. Another, what is this guy talking about moment. Right there for you fellas and ladies. The 1.5% of you that are women that watch my videos. Welcome in, thanks for watching. Thanks for making it not a total sausage party. The things you talk about when you're doing a little bit of wood cutting, eh? Now, here's the real question. Are we getting greedy trying to go for more? It's very possible. But I think we're going to go at least one or two more. Yeah, see, I think this is getting a little greedy. If you can't lift it over the log, then I think it's getting a little greedy. So, we will call that good. Maybe we'll throw a few pieces on. We can lift by hand. We'll strap her down. And call it a day. I don't know what's going on with this like blue texture. Or blue coloring. Kind of weird. What in the heck? How did you fall off? We're about to blow up. So it's gonna happen. Where's the sawmill before we blow the car up? Prices. Wood. Carpentry. Paper factory. So carpentry is where we want. Where'd it go? Oh, that way. Alright. Well, let's move these crazy logs. Get them sold. Well, if you're curious what we've been doing, this is it. We cut wood all day yesterday in December. And now we are doing it again. This is pretty much our process for getting this big log. Tried to get it to a point where we can hand move it. 185 kgs. And then we try and stack it as nicely as we can on the truck. That is our process. I think 200 kgs is actually our limit. I think that's as heavy as we can go. So this is what we're doing. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting sick of it. I'd rather be doing something else. But we also need to get this tree out of here, so, and it's decent money. Every time I think we've made like a little over 8 grand, probably 9 grand from all these logs now, so not terrible. Try to get it right down the middle. Where it's movable. Adding another one to the collection. Isn't she beautiful? I think this will be our 5th load, I want to say, up to the sawmill. Sawmill's actually right in town, so not too bad. Not a bad drive at all. So, I mean, that's all I got to report. I'll probably report back in once we get this done. I would guess probably we're going to be into the early springtime by the time I check in again. Because there's really just not much to do. Besides get this done. And I looked and you can do like a little, like a mini carpentry, which would be kind of cool. But it's 30 grand. And right now we do not have 30 grand to spare, unfortunately. So I'd like to get that building project done for old Bramps at some point. It's part of this series, and I want to try all that stuff out, do a little production stuff, and just try the game out, like I said. We're looking a little shaky right there. I think it may be time to call it. Oh, don't you sneak out. Alright, we're gonna bring this up down because it's getting a little wobbly. Well, it is the early spring now, I guess. I don't know. If you want to call February spring. Probably still winter, late winter, but we wanted to get out here in the field. I was getting the itch, so here we are. We'll do a little field work in the snow. One of the reasons why I wanted to get out here, because it's snowing out. And it's cool to do tillage in the snow. And we can kind of check out the little snow deformation, which is cool. It's the first time I've seen snow in this game, actually. That's cool. Kind of sad that the grass doesn't have a snowy texture. It's kind of strange, in my opinion. There's nothing we could have done to make the grass look snowy. A bit strange to me, but whatever. It is what it is. So, we're running the cultivator again. Nothing too super fancy, but just wanted to show you the the snow in the game. We haven't seen it yet. It's very nice looking. Very winter-like. Kind of makes you feel all cozy inside. At least that's how I feel about winter. Until I actually have to deal with it. Ice on your windows and gotta defrost your car in the morning and all that junk. That's the worst. Don't even get me started. Now you're getting me riled up. You're getting me all sorts of riled up now. Thinking about having to defrost the car. Yay. Okay. That's what we're doing. We are doing some snow tillage. Nothing super fancy. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys in case you haven't actually been to this point yet in your own save games. And you kind of wanted to see what it looks like. We skipped, I think, one too many rows. What happens when you don't have your lines on, folks?